Well, hello, everyone. Good day. God bless you. This is Apostle Roland Kingsbury from Faith Heritage Christian Center, where all things are possible to them that believeth. I'm taking this time out for for the whole year. I've been blessed by someone came and gave me this. Hope you can see it. It's a calendar, and it's a calendar that says a history of racial injustice. And on the picture is some African Americans, and it has said "Stop Police Killing." I want you to see the inside of it because I was most impressed by it. And here they have, of course, the pictures of police officers and uh, what was actually going on when I was a little boy. And the calendar was issued by uh, the Equal Injustice Initiative. So I'm going to read some stuff from here because I think it's important. And my prayer is that others will get the opportunity to see it and to realize how important it is for us to make some changes within ourselves so that we can make some changes without. Just hold on a second. All right, I'm so sorry. I'm back. Now, the good thing about this is my Facebook page, and I'm sorry, this is my YouTube page, and I can pretty much say what I want to say. Uh, this is a new era. This on this calendar it says it's a new era of truth and justice. This is a critical time in American history. Our long silence about the legacy of racial injustice has been challenged in multiple ways, and many are looking for answers. At EJI, we believe our nation must reckon with our history of racial inadequacy to move forward. As a nation, we have not yet acknowledged the genocides of indigenous people, the legacy of slavery, the racial terror lynchings, legal authorized segregation, and abuse of people of color, or continually the manifestation of racial heresy and bias. EGI believes that the United States must commit to a new era of truth and justice that honestly engages with our history if we want to be more effective and address contemporary issues. uh, we must believe, the EJ believes that the United States must honestly engage with our history to effectively address contemporary issues, including mass incarceration, immigration, and human rights. It says that this calendar and a companion websites are designed as helpful tools for learning more about American history. EJI has distributed more than 1,000 copies of this award-winning wall calendar, and millions more people are engaging with the daily digital experiences of it. So, with that being said, I went into the first topic that they began to talk about, which was mass lynching. Mass lynching. It began in the Reconstruction, the 12-year period following the Civil War. They failed to provide freedom and opportunity for formerly enslaved Black people. Instead, white resentment of social, political, and economic gains for Black people fueled racial terror, violence, and mass lynching well into the 20th century. The white press often intentionally mislabeled lawless massacres as riots, and the perpetrators acted with the impunity with impunity. The prevalence of mass murders of Black people terrorized communities. At least 34 mass lynchings occurred during the Reconstruction, including 12 documented large-scale massacres in the South between 1872 and 1876, many of which were targeted politically active African Americans. On April 13th, 1873, armed men in Colfax, Louisiana, killed 150 Black people who were peacefully protesting a takeover of the courthouse by the white supremacist losers of the gubernatorial election. 3 years later, the Supreme Court ruled in the United States Cushack that the 14th Amendment does not protect citizens from attacks by individuals, preventing federal prosecution of the perpetrators of the Colfax Massacre and most mass lynchings. On July 25, 1946, two Black couples, including a veteran and a pregnant woman, were shot to death in Walton County, Georgia, by a mob of unmasked white men who were not indicted. Mass lynchings inflicted trauma, destroyed property, and instilled fear that impeded Black people from exercising their political rights and caused millions to flee. The aftermath of these massacres continue to shape community dynamics today. But both communities have not engaged in honest truth-telling about this history or made adequate reparations for the extreme harm and damaged goods. Now, this is the Equal Justice Initiative. This is an organization. So from January on, I don't know if I'm going to do it every day, but as I'm led by the Lord, I will read what happened on that day based on the calendar that I have. And my whole goal is to begin to educate African Americans and hopefully stimulate them to be more actively involved in finding out about the history of their town, the history of their community, their city, their state, and be a part of the change that's necessary that we have to begin to look at. In the meantime, I pastor a church at 5053 Memorial Drive. It's in the Stone Mountain area. We meet at 10:30 every Sunday morning. You're always welcome to come and check me out. If this is a help to you, I don't know if you put a thumbs up or a thumbs down or whatever the case may be, but I'll be very grateful if you do. Now, God bless you. God keep you. Have a smile on you. And remember, it's according to your faith, be it done unto you. Bye-bye.